Yo, my yos, what's up? Welcome back to the channel. Thanks for being here. So today we're going to talk about how much fun it is to make films, and I'm going to show you a film that we made a long time ago, and I'm going to tell you how we made it and why. But first, I got a new camera, I got some new lenses, I got this new little macro attachment for it. So real quick, here's just a couple shots that I got this morning with my new A6300. Check it out. Okay, so this film that I'm about to show you, we made it, years ago, maybe 7 years ago, something like that. And my two friends, Wes Coughlin and Eli Odegaard, who are now the proud owners of a production company here in Bend called Delve that just does mind-bogglingly good work for all kinds of big companies like the Discovery Channel and Samsung and Facebook and all kinds of crazy clients that they get. But back in the day, before Delve, Wes had just bought his first Red camera. It was a Red Scarlet, and we were gonna go to the mountain and test it out. And it was late spring and it was really hot. It was 67 degrees. So we came up with this stupid idea to make a really funny film, and it worked out perfectly. Here's the film. It's only a couple minutes long. Check it out, and then we'll come back and I'll tell you about some of the shots that we got. Enjoy. Time it goes on and on. Someday the grapes will be wine, and someday you will be mine, and so the story goes on and on. Come woman in your left feet, slow sweet bed with a husky, soak and feather where the fields are green from here to eternity. Come woman in your own time, far, far, far from the virgin. Sing the favorite song, laughter, tears, and dreams, it goes and then on. Isn't that hilarious? Okay, so just a couple BTS points about the film. So the first thing is that in the scenes that I'm actually like losing my clothes, basically Wes stood there with the camera, I would ski by, and then Eli would just throw my clothes into the frame as I skied by, which was super funny and cheesy. But there was one shot where my underwear is the article of clothing that comes off. And as I ski by, Eli throws my underwear onto the branch of this tree, and it just perfectly covers my ass as I ski by. And honestly, we couldn't have done it better, and we did it on our first try. We could never have reproduced how good the shot worked out. I think that is one of my favorite filmmaking shots of the whole thing. The other thing I'll tell you is that the last shot, as I ski away from the camera and down into the huge jump, first thing is that I was nervous of being naked on camera, so I was clenching my butt cheeks, which I noticed in the footage. So my tip to you is if you're ever being filmed naked, don't clench. Just own it. Just do it. Just let it happen. And then later in that same shot, I go off the big jump. I do what's called a cork 7. It's a 720 with a off-axis rotation. I do a blunt grab, which is my right hand on the tail of my right ski. But I don't think I'd ever hit a big jump naked before. And the reality is that naked is really aerodynamic. That's a really aerodynamic way to go. And honestly, I went too fast for the jump. And you can see in the footage that I just like fall out of frame, just like I'm all opened up and I'm like, please don't over-rotate. Don't go too far. I didn't go too far. I stomped the landing, but I did in my mind, in the air, when I realized how big I was going, I did have the imagery of my butt cheeks being ripped apart by the slushy snow and getting all kind of slush burns on myself. But I stomped it, and then it was funny because we had like hidden in the trees and I had taken my clothes off by the camera, and then I go down and I do the jump, and then like I'm just there naked without my clothes, and I have to wait for Wes, who had the camera to put away, the tripod to put away. He had to put all the shit away and then get my stuff and ski down to me. So there I was, just like naked on the ski run, just like standing there idly. It was really funny. But it's really fun to make films, especially with your friends. Life is better when you make stuff. And so thanks to Eli and Wes for making this so long ago. Super fun. Looking forward to the next film project I have with those guys. They're super rad. Check out their stuff at delve.media. Their commercial filmmaking reel is totally mind-boggling, and they do awesome stuff. So thanks to those dudes for making the film 67 Degrees, as Wes titled it back in the day. Hope you guys like that. We'll see you on the next episode. Peace.